Welcome to the Mindsetseries e-learning channel, your home for mindset, leadership, business, and personal development. In every generation, leadership faces its defining test. And for today's military and organizational leaders, that test is change, unpredictable, complex, relentless. Adaptive leadership is the ability to lead people through change, especially when the old maps no longer fit the terrain. It is not about knowing all the answers. It's about creating the environment where new answers can emerge. Adaptive leadership means balancing stability with flexibility, conviction with curiosity, courage with humility. John C. Maxwell teaches that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. But in a rapidly changing world, influence must evolve. Adaptive leadership is influence in motion. It's the art of staying steady while everything around you shifts. Every leader listening to this knows the burden of command, the weight of responsibility, the long nights, the pressure to deliver results, the decisions that impact lives. Adaptive leadership doesn't remove that weight. It teaches you how to carry it better. In this session, we will explore 7 principles of effective adaptive leadership. And if this message resonates, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Mindsetseries e-learning channel, your home for mindset, leadership, business, and personal development. Number 1, lead with awareness and agility. Adaptive leadership begins with awareness, reading the environment, sensing the shifts, understanding the emotional temperature of your organization. Maxwell calls this the law of navigation. Anyone can steer the ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course. You can't control every storm, but you can read the weather early. Awareness gives you foresight. Agility gives you survival. In the field, in command, or in crisis, conditions change faster than protocols. Adaptive leaders don't cling to plans that no longer fit reality. They pivot, they improvise, they stay alert. Awareness keeps you relevant. Agility keeps you effective. Number 2, stay grounded in core values. In times of change, people don't just need direction, they need stability. Maxwell reminds us that your values are your foundation. Adaptive leadership doesn't mean abandoning your moral compass. It means moving with integrity in motion. When chaos rises, your values become your coordinates. Integrity, courage, service, accountability. The environment may change, but your character must not. Adaptive leaders bend, but they don't break because their roots run deep. Number 3, empower people to think and act. You can't be everywhere. You can't decide everything, but you can build a team that thinks and adapts with you. Maxwell teaches that secure leaders develop others. They raise thinkers, not just doers. In adaptive leadership, that means creating leaders at every level, people who understand the mission, embrace responsibility, and act decisively even when orders haven't arrived. Micromanagement is a form of fear. Empowerment is a form of trust. When people are trusted to think, they respond with initiative, they anticipate, they innovate, they protect the mission. Empowering others isn't losing control, it's multiplying capacity. Number 4, embrace change as a constant. Maxwell says, change is inevitable, but growth is optional. Many leaders want predictability, structure, and control, but adaptive leaders don't fear change, they master it. In modern leadership, the pace of change can be exhausting. Strategies that worked yesterday may fail tomorrow. The adaptive leader refuses to be nostalgic about old victories. They learn, unlearn, and relearn faster than the environment demands. You can't stop the tide, but you can learn to ride it. Create systems that bend, not break. Cultivate teams that expect change and grow through it. The best leaders are thermostats, not thermometers. They don't just react to the climate, they regulate it. Number 5, communicate clarity in uncertainty. When uncertainty strikes, confusion spreads faster than truth. Maxwell's law of communication says that leaders must be close enough to relate, but far enough ahead to motivate. People don't always need every answer. They need a reason to keep believing. Be honest. Admit what you don't know. Then point everyone back to what still matters: the mission, the purpose, the shared vision. Your calm presence under pressure speaks louder than words. In the fog of war, literal or organizational, clarity is oxygen. Number 6, lead with emotional intelligence. People don't follow titles, they follow trust. Adaptive leaders lead hearts as well as minds. They sense emotion the way a radar senses threats. They detect fatigue before it becomes failure, frustration before it becomes conflict, fear before it becomes paralysis. Maxwell teaches that you must connect before you correct. Emotional intelligence gives you that connection. It lets you calm storms before they erupt and build safety where honesty can thrive. In volatile times, logic alone doesn't move people. Empathy does. When your people feel understood, they will give their best, even under fire. Number 7, keep learning, keep leading. Adaptive leadership is lifelong apprenticeship. It's the humility to say, I don't know yet, but I will learn. Maxwell's law of process reminds us that leadership develops daily, not in a day. Every mission, every failure, every after-action review is a lesson. Adaptive leaders are students of change. They listen more than they speak. They learn faster than they fall. And they never confuse experience with expertise. The moment you stop learning, you stop adapting. And the moment you stop adapting, you start declining. So, what does it truly mean to be an adaptive leader? It means standing firm in purpose, yet flexible in strategy. It means inspiring confidence, even when certainty is gone. It means leading through the unknown, not because you control everything, but because you trust your people, your principles, and the process. Adaptive leadership is not about surviving change, it's about shaping it, turning disruption into direction, and turning challenge into opportunity. Lead with awareness and agility. Stay grounded in your values. Empower your people. Embrace change. Communicate clearly. Lead with empathy. And never stop learning. If this session has inspired you, like, share, and subscribe to the Mindset Series e-learning channel, your home for mindset, leadership, business, and personal development. Remember, when you empower your mind, you transform your world. See you at the top.